Hello and welcome to the Japanese feature race, a Beta Tauris front row, and we are off in Okayama. Bach gets away worse by Yono. Yono might attack him into turn 1.
Oh, actually not.
On the inside.
And I think the
And
Renault made up the
Yono
place
goes
against Viva.
into the lead. Bach in second, Lopek in third, fighting with Bivold. Bivold gets a better exit and moves back into P3, gets a bad exit, under attack from Heike now. And look at the two Maseratis behind. Hupov.
Oh, look at Hupov.
Ooh, that was close.
Mm-hmm.
Cody! Oh my goodness, what a start! Fighting for
Only...
P7 with Cameron.
And Hupov.
Protagonist in the championship.
Mm-hmm. Two
Lopek
protagonists
dropped
actually.
a place to Heike. Under attack from Hupov. It's getting crowded there.
Mm-hmm.
Lopek losing a place to Hupov. And to Cody. Look at Cody's start, amazing.
2 places gained right there. If he can hold it though on the outside.
He can.
Or can he?
Outside
Maybe now?
now. No. Lopek into 6th place. Haller fighting with Human.
Now with Cameron also, down the inside. The championship
and the
leader's
Beta Tauris
dropping.
are running away. How are they doing that?
Yeah.
Yono might win his first race. If Boar can allow it.
And now they crash.
Oh my god.
It's always a chance.
And after the first lap, Yono leads from Boar, from Bivold, from Heike, Hupov, Lopek,
Cameron made up
Cody,
like 3 places in the last 3 corners.
Sainz is 3 places up into the top 10.
Yeah.
And he's attacking Cody now. Cameron is past Lopek now. Lopek is losing speed. So once again a bad start from Lopek. Cody back into 8th place. Heike on Bivold maybe. Yes, there he goes.
Down the inside goes the Taiwanese. On the German.
Can he score a second podium?
Looking good
Maybe
for now if he can pass. And he's looking quicker on the straight. Down the inside.
Looks a bit later. Gold is on the outside now, and Heike
takes the position.
Moves into P3, into the podium. Oh, goes wide there.
Then it's the both Maseratis. Also showing
and
good
Red
pace.
Bull's fighting. Hupov passing Cameron now, but Cameron's is faster. Yeah, there he goes, back on him.
And into P5
Cameron on
goes.
the outside goes into P5. Already past Cody, which is good for him, her, whatever.
Well, she started in front of him, so...
Well. Hupov, whose job is, I think, to block Cody now.
That's a possibility.
Can he do it? Bach with the fastest lap. The Beta Tauris are running away. No! Bivold with the fastest now.
Spalling, getting closer to the gas in front.
Pulling Heike with him.
Yeah. Dropping Cameron, and now look at Hupov, who's getting almost passed by Cody. Was very, very close.
Yeah, it's now visible that his job is to block Cody at all costs.
After just 6 races in the championship.
Well, Cameron is in a good position, though. So you better not fuck it up. But Cody is still trying to go on the outside.
Well, Yoda is not in a good position, but he gained 4 places on the start.
On Lopek down the straight.
For P8.
Lopek squeezes him right into the inside line. But Haller still manages to find a way through to 8th place.
Viva closed the gap onto 2 Beta Tauris.
Yes. Or Yono is slowing down. At least he led a lap. I think he led a lap also in Brazil last season.
Yeah.
Volt still defending from Heike.
Look at the top 5 fight
closer
for the win.
now between everybody. Cameron joins the party. Cody is finally past Hupov. He might chase after them. But meanwhile, I think maybe Bivold is close to the Beta Tauris.
Maybe he can pull the move down the inside. Bivold
with the fastest lap. And Bivold.
down
On
the
Bois.
inside.
Bivald is maybe finally getting his win, that he was denied 3 times, I think, already. Now in second place. Aiki might attack Boachlo for the podium, or Cameron can sneak from behind. And
Look
now
at Bivald
Bivald on
gaining.
Yono.
Now he's going for down the inside. What is it? Turn 4, turn 5, whatever. Turn 3 actually.
Bivald
I
into
think
the
was
lead.
the
Bivald leads.
But Yono is getting a better exit around the outside. But I think the inside line braking is superior to that.
It might be, yes, Bivald into the lead. Bivald leads in Okayama. Finally maybe gets that win.
And Haller is close to Hupov also. Hupov seems to drop off from the rest.
Mhm.
Cody also caught the leaders. Maybe Bivald can now pull away. And
Well, if they don't let Cody win again.
yeah, if Cody wins, he
Oh,
will
Bois
lead
on
the
Yono.
championship.
The teammates are
Yeah.
fighting for P2.
If Cody wins, then he will definitely lead the championship after this race.
And Bois goes through on the outside. Was this
No
a team
matter what.
order? I don't know. Like it
Probably.
wasn't though. Because that was a sneak attack from Bois.
Mm-hmm.
He's still dropping to Bivald. 2 seconds is the gap.
And now Heike is at the back of Yono.
And go look at
Closer.
Cameron's exit.
Yeah.
A very good one. Will we see an attack? Into turn 1. Yes, we see an attack from Cameron. Into 4th place. Meanwhile, Cody also caught up to them.
Yeah. And maybe
Cameron into 4th place, maybe onto the podium. Past Yono. It's still a long race to go though. But to be looking at it now, Cameron and both Red Bulls having great pace, and there goes Cameron on
into
Yono for the
P3.
podium. And Cameron still didn't win a race, I think, this season.
Second, 4th, second, 4th. The point
Yeah.
position. Look at Cody now going on Heike
Cody
for
on Heike.
P5.
Heike gets blocked by the Beta Tauris.
And
Cameron
I think
goes through and
got it.
Cody goes through.
Almost with a double move.
And it's almost 3 wide there. Ooh.
Oh.
Dude almost going into the Renault.
But
Heike
passing
still
his
somehow
teammates.
defends from Cody.
Now
Maybe
attacking
goes on
Yono.
Yono.
And Bois catching up to Bivald again.
A lot of moves happening in the midfield too. Heike back into 4th place.
Hupov back past Cody, I think.
Oh yeah, Hupov is back. Along with Haller.
He got the Swiss
Oh,
in
let's
company.
look at Haller.
Trying to go for it down the inside in the last corner. And
He
he
does
it! Wow, good move.
Bois is... Oh, he's not catching Bivald, but their pace is close. They're running away from Cameron. Might see the first podium from Beta Tauris this season. A lot of moves still happening there with the Bronze, Iveco and Warwick, and there goes Piastri on Warwick.
Cody and Yono maybe? 210s?
Maybe. On the inside now, Yono breaks much earlier.
Cody almost runs into him under braking, but gets the job done. Into P5 goes the Red Bull. Red Bull having again great pace. They show why they are championship contenders. Human up into P8. Human is fighting for points.
Don't count out Maserati though. But Hupov is kinda lucky now. Yono not able to fight back. Human though into P8. 2 places up. Lopek losing 6, still hanging on in the points now. Human, ooh, is wide there. Hupov goes in front. And there's Lopek in the background.
And Bois is within sight of Bivald, 6 tenths. And we're only on lap 7 soon. So still a long race to go. Cody's catching up to Heike in P4. And Haller
Human
is
got
like
into P8.
maybe Haller can go on Yono on the main straight. It's only 4 tenths and it's a somewhat long straight to go. If he gets the exit right. Seems like it's good and it's not good enough.
I think. Maybe under braking there, tries to look for a gap.
But there is no gap, so he cannot go for it.
Bois is back into 1 second of Bivald. that's a train behind Cameron. Quite interestingly, Cody is in that.
Two championship protagonists.
So far at least, Human on Haller on the inside.
On the other on the back straight now.
All 4 teams of yours scoring points now.
Yeah.
Haller gaining on Leonor, sending a dive, almost touches.
Oh,
Human is
maybe they
out
go
of
they
the
go
picture,
3
they
wide,
touch!
they touch.
Oh,
And-
watch out for the Beta Tauris on the outside, they
Oh,
somehow go
God.
through, and Human makes the move.
It gets touched by Haller there.
Haller is forced out of it. Comes back on the inside now. Thumbnail
Oh,
moment.
moment.
What would be a good camera? Maybe this one. No. Every camera is crap. Well, let's
This
go
is
with
quite
this.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna prolong that because an interesting fight is happening right now.
And seems like Human has to pull off again. Yono dropped a bit.
And
Haller
Haller
down
on Yono now. To sixth
into
place,
the inside.
Cody and
Cody
Heidi.
into
Cody up into P4, right behind Cameron now, huh?
this shit is getting interesting here.
Yeah, shit is hitting
The
the fan.
championship.
Haller on the outside of Yono.
But I think
He
his
gets
axle will
the
be
move
compromised
done.
now because the inside is
Oh,
better.
yes.
Yeah.
Yono with a much
And
better
Mao might
exit.
lose the
And
position
might
to
lose the place
Human.
to Human, yes.
But the he did some good defending though. But I think Human is going down the inside into turn 1 to take P7 from the Swiss.
Yeah, goes through. Yono is a roadblock. Cody on Cameron.
For P3.
There
Under
he
braking.
goes.
And Cody onto the
And
podium,
it's a double
question mark.
podium for Red Bull again.
Yeah, and to the podium
Cody
goes Cody.
passed Cameron, which is ultra important. Now Cameron with a better exit on the outside.
And better speed. Remember, she's the only upgraded driver in the series. But
Also
Cody
a free
maybe...
wide moment behind them.
And
Oh
Cody
my
gets it down the
goodness.
inside, I think.
Human into 6th place. Cody into 3rd place, a double podium for Red Bull. Bach isn't too far ahead. Oh,
Yeah.
another one too would be amazing for them. Human into 6th
Would
place.
just show how much they mean it to the title campaign.
Yeah, they came out of nowhere. As we saw
Yeah.
Brown dominating for a couple of seasons.
But you see, Red Bull's really serious contender in F2. They already took pole position in P3 on the grid in San Marino, took it the win. Italy wasn't that good for them though, but Belgium was great.
Mainly because of Cody's crash out of the lead.
Oh yeah. But now they're doing again great. And Cody is just 1 second off.
And
and
he's
already dropped
catching,
Cameron.
2 seconds.
And he already dropped Cameron, so it's a really good chance. Human with the
Human
fastest lap, out of nowhere. Wow.
And 2
Out of
points for fastest lap now.
Yeah.
That's
Also
a change.
And Boas dropping off more. Cody's within 1 second.
Cody is
Gained 5
struggling.
places this race. Yeah.
Passed by Luigi now. He's in last.
Gasly passing Iveco for 14th. Bro, doing
Cody
some
is
good
right
business
behind Boasa on the straight. Oh my goodness. A 1-2 is happening again. But this time the order is different. The question is, are they gonna change that? Cody is much better on the brakes.
there. Down the inside goes the Red
second
Bull.
place.
And from the Beta Tauris 1-2, we went to a Red Bull 1-2.
Yes.
Something I would personally love to see in Formula 1.
Yes, with Checo winning, as impersonated by Bivald.
I meant me winning, but okay. Bois descending down the
top
inside.
5. Human is having a good bunch of speed now. Catching
Yeah.
up to Cameron. Is he a podium contender maybe?
Imagine
From
if
I don't know which position on the grid. P10.
imagine all the podiums by my teams. Would be funny. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that almost happened last F1 race by me.
Yeah, I know. But it didn't. Cody's already pulling away
And
from...
Human on Cameron down the main straight. 10 laps to go. 11, yeah, 10, 10, 10. We are in
We're
lap
just
10
halfway
now.
done. And
Yes.
Human is just at the back of Cameron. He's having good pace. Jonas now kept pulling some pace now again.
Watching all Heike is slowing down.
Actually, Jonas set the personal fastest
And
lap.
Sainz is fast now. In P11 might challenge for the pole and the point. Human is right behind Cameron now. Almost trying to go for a move.
On the
Last
outside.
podium for Human was in a Lexus, if I remember correctly.
Season 2. Oh,
In 3, I think.
possibly.
That yellow Lexus, that is Maserati now.
Human goes down the inside into P4.
Human is fighting against his old team and goes into P4 on the outside.
But Cameron defends down the inside, so I think the position will not be gained,
And Human
though.
is fighting against his old teammate Cameron from Lexus.
Were they
Back when,
teammates?
yeah, in
Oh yeah,
Lexus.
they were.
Back
Yeah,
when
I've
Cameron
noticed.
was a debutant.
Oh yeah, Human's got his last podium in Malaysia. But the race was won
And I got a
by...
replay of this race saved.
Yeah, that race was won by Randy. Was his only win in that season.
And he's doing nicely in F1 now.
Mm-hmm.
Defending from Haller. Close between them. Haller might go on him on the main straight.
Doesn't seem like it. He's actually dropping to him. Now he's gaining again. But it's not close enough to pull a move, I think. And the cars behind are catching up. The train now from Heike down to Sainz. And Passport is getting into the mix soon, I guess. And they caught to Bois, so a podium really is in contention for Human here. And the Red Bulls all the way.
The Red Bulls are out of in the distance again. And Pivold gets his win that he almost got last race. Maybe if the race was one lap longer, he would have got it. And look behind, Haller fighting with Jono. Haller on the inside now should get the place.
And into P7 goes the Swiss.
Haller into P7.
Again scoring good points for BWT who
are... Look at Hopov on the outside now. Meanwhile, Cameron into P3. How did he do that? That happened very quickly. On the outside there, on the inside there. Down the hill.
And from a 1-2, Beta Tauris went to off the podium.
That reminds me of Indy and Brown. And Human immediately going on Bois.
For a P4.
The Beta Tauris into P5 and P8. That's a bad race from them. From a front row, Cameron is on the podium, might have a fight, might have to fight it out with Human now.
And look where Human's teammate is. In 18th.
Blue G. Oh, Lopek losing the points now and pole to Sainz. Sainz once again on pole in the sprint race maybe.
Yeah, he's always good in the sprint. He got P2.
And P1.
P1 and DNF.
And Lopek losing another place to pass post now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look, Renault Brown.
Yeah. Pass was also won a race this season in the sprint of Misano, the first sprint race, yeah, but since then he hasn't scored any point.
Now the Renaults are in front of the Browns. Passport's only points are his win. Oh my goodness.
And
well, he might take pole now.
And the pole position point in the first race because
he might take 1 point and win now, which would be quite funny if he gets past Sainz.
Yeah.
Might happen.
And Haller again on
Heike. No, Heike is nicely running in the top half of the top 10. Jono. This race is turning really badly for Beta Tauris. Jono into 9th place now. Lopek fighting with Passport.
For P11.
Loses the place.
And Cameron is quickly catching up to the Red Bull of Cody.
Championship protagonist. Race is not over. Cameron is catching up. Upov on Haller into P7 made up 2 places on that lap. Things are looking good for Maserati. Lopek past post. And Sainz on Jono now. And pass post on Lopek.
Mm-hmm.
Pass post might go onto the dodge now. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, the Dodge got the bad exit, now losing the position to pass, and Cameron is within a second of Cody. And that's
Yes.
where it all comes together for the championship fight now.
And the Renaults are swapping places.
By
Iveco
now.
going on Sainz now. Where did
Oh, yeah.
Iveco come from? He started P14, I think.
I don't know. Well, he's only 2 places up his grid position, but now
Renaults are
there's
fighting it
teammate.
out.
Also, but as it stands, Cameron would be 1 point ahead of Cody in a championship. Exactly 1 point.
Ooh.
But
The
with
gap
Cameron,
could be bigger.
Cameron
There
is
goes
around-
Cameron! On the inside.
Now the gap will be 7 points.
Ooh, that's a big gap. Cody down into 3rd place. Cameron into 2nd and catching to Bivald. Yes, he is. Yes, he is very quickly by 3 seconds. Can Cameron win this race maybe? Pass post
Race
into
is
9th place.
very long. Still very long.
I think Cameron can win this race even for Maserati.
Yeah.
What a race. We went
He
from
really can.
Beta Tauris leading, then Red Bull and then Maserati.
Well, Hubov is not getting into
And
P2
Human is
though.
catching Cody.
Or anywhere close to podium. Yeah, Cody's dropping off.
He's leading the midfield pack at least. Catching up to who? Wow.
Mm-hmm. And Paspov is 9th, I just noticed.
Mm-hmm. 2 places up. Yono down 8 and Boach down 4. Lopek down 8 too.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 12th. Now under attack from Piastri and his teammate. And Piastri is boxed off there by the Renault.
Mm-hmm. And Cameron is within 3.5 seconds now of Bivald.
And he's faster by 3 seconds a lap.
I
My
think Cameron
goodness.
is losing in the corners a bit though, or on the straight, I don't know. But at some point she's losing and then she's gaining a lot. Maybe under braking she's gaining. Yeah, under braking.
A lot.
A lot.
And
It's that
losing in the
confidence, I guess.
corner. He's down into 15th. Pass post on Haller. So Lopek
Not
going for the
Haller.
dodge now, into 11th. The pole is waiting for him.
A pole versus a pole.
1 second.
Or the sprint race pole. Nice,
And
nice
Lopek is
word games.
already at the back of Yono. There he goes. And Lopek back into pole position.
And look at Cameron, 1
Cameron,
second.
1 second. Now 4 seconds almost faster a lap.
Only a matter of time, I guess, since when Cameron's get
Oh,
past.
Bivald won't get his win. And might even not take P2 because Cody is approaching.
Yeah.
It's another episode of Maserati versus Red Bull. Bivald defending, Krupov into 5th place. Things are looking good for Maserati. Down the back straight they go. Can Cameron attack now on the hairpin? One of the 2 hairpins. Cameron on the inside now.
Goes on the Red Bull and takes the lead.
Cameron takes the lead. Might win her first race of her career. Which is a quite weird start.
I wouldn't say really career.
Yeah. Cameron was
Didn't
always
she-
P3, P3, P3. Then P2, P2, P2. And now it's finally P1.
Oh, true.
Aspos past Haller.
True, I just know.
Outside. No, Haller defends. And Cody is already 1 second behind Bivald.
Oh yeah, he's really losing out. And look, it's almost if Fupov can pass Human, then it's Maserati Red Bull 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I think he can pass him.
Yeah.
The Maseratis are going crazy now. 132s both. Cody also 132. Ooh. Well, it would be quite important if Vival lets him go now. Hoop of 130! My goodness, isn't that the fastest lap? Yeah, it is! That's the fastest lap from Hupov.
My god.
He's under attack. No, he's attacking.
But But also,
on.
we're not having the thing point, 30, x7.
Yeah, and Hupov on Human into 4th place. Maserati versus Red Bull, and the Red Bulls are gonna be fighting in a second. If Bivold cannot let his teammate throw in a couple of laps, I think this win is in danger for Cody, and Hupov is approaching from behind with massive speed. Cody fighting it out with Bivold again. Cody into 2nd place. No, Bivold is
Dropping
fighting
into
back.
Haller, I think, into
Bivold is not
P8.
playing the teammate role. It is
Mhm.
going well into the hands of Maserati, and Bivold is still in front. Is he
Dropping
losing
into
the
P8.
race now to Cody? Lopek into
Piastri
P8.
into P10.
Oh yes! Piastri! Oh, not anymore. Pass post is there.
Mhm.
And Cody still cannot pass his teammate.
Hubov is catching up rapidly, so maybe we have a Maserati 1-2
Yeah,
again after
if
Imola.
they are just losing the race.
And it's
The
3
Red
laps to
Bulls.
go.
3 laps to go. Hupov can do it. Hupov can catch up to them. They need to move. And Bivold is still there. Hupov is 4 seconds faster.
I
Just
think
came
at
to
this point,
pole.
Cody's just getting hurled up, and now past him
Now
finally.
passes finally.
Or does he? The
No,
inside line is
Bivold is still
better.
there. Bivold is losing
Maybe
the
under
race for Red
braking.
Bull. Cameron is already way off.
Mhm. Maybe not on the inside.
Onto the main straight we go. Hupov is only 2 seconds behind.
Cody
I'm
gets
pretty
squeezed by his
confident.
teammate.
I'm pretty confident Hupov can take a podium today.
But Cody now takes P2 from his teammate, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Well,
Vivaldi is
for now
not
he's
playing the
fast.
number 2 role.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still attacking his teammate. Now he finally lets him go.
Or does he?
Does he? Hupov is already 1 second behind. What are you doing? Vivold finally gives up. Now he has to defend from Hupov, and I think that fight is already lost. Oh, there will be big drama, but after the race, there goes Hupov on the outside.
Or not, he's still hanging back a bit,
And
but
Cody
Bival
is
already dropped
gaining on
off.
Cameron. Look what I said. If he let him go earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And Hupov is gonna eat Bivold now. Oh, nice for the chest from Red Bull and Maserati. Mostly from Maserati though.
Yeah.
Hupov
Look
almost
at the
rams into the back
braking.
of Bivold, and Bivold is gonna get nothing from this race other than a handful of points. Hupov into the podium. And he's gonna catch Cody. 2 laps to go. Is he gonna do it though? I don't think so.
I think well, 2 seconds is not much of a gap.
But it's quite
Doable.
weird to see that Bivold just let Hupov go like that, and well, maybe it has something to do with Bivold not being in the team. Or is he signed?
He got a 2-season contract.
Oh, then what are you doing?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question.
Yeah, Cody just gained half a
Look,
second on Cameron.
I think Bival just lost a second on the braking or something.
Yeah,
Bival on the
Cody
brakes
is
is not
gaining
very
on
good.
Cameron half a second a lap, at least on
But
this
that's not
lap.
enough.
Yeah, but it would be enough if he let him go when the gap was 1 second. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
Cody is doing personal bests now. What a fuck up from Bivold. Piastri fighting with Luigi?
Luigi is fighting for the points. For sprint race pole here. If he gets close
Jono is
enough
out
though.
of the points. If he can
Oh.
get past fast post. On to the last lap we go. Cameron is into the win. And nothing is gonna stop him. The Red Bulls did a grande strategy.
Like
Cody
Ferrari.
with a personal best now. Like Bivold, what the hell, man? 137 compared to 131s of the leading pack. You also might see, oh look at Heike 131 also. And this race is gonna go into the hands of Maserati, as they're with both cars ahead of their rivals Red Bull. Well, one car in front of the other car. Oldie is gaining massive time on Cameron now, but it's not gonna matter. We might see a nice fight between Heike and Boach now. Woman in front, Heike trying to go around the outside. This doesn't really matter. Cameron has 2 corners to go. And Cameron, for the first time in her career, is gonna win a race in F2. Cameron wins in Okayama. Cody comes in second, salvages a podium. Hupov in P3 for a double podium for Maserati. Divold comes home in P4, 11 seconds away from them. And Haller! Oh, Haller is past Heike. On the last corner, Haller is gonna take P7. Human in P5, Boach in P6, first points for Beta Tauris since the opening weekend. Then Haller, Heike, Lopek in P9 and Piastri from almost last on the grid into P10 onto the pole position. Then it's Luigi, it's Paspost, then Yono who dropped out of the points from P2. Sainz, Yoda, Warwick, Iveco, Rude, Seas, and Kaideko is gonna finish last. And that's the race over.